I was like, wow, I'm alive. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you are new here, I usually upload videos that are sewing related. If that is something that you're into, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you're not ready to subscribe, check out my other videos. Some people do like them, I'm just saying. If you are returning to my channel and watching my videos and you are subscribed, I just wanted to send you a huge thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you to all the beautiful women in the sewing community who really give wonderful advice, who tag me in challenges like this, and especially like just saying nice things. Thank you so much. It really makes a difference in my day. Thank you. With that being said, I hope you're having an awesome day. And let's go right into it. I was tagged by the wonderful Miss T. I'll put her information up here, and she also uploads videos very regularly. I watch more of her Insta stories. I like watching every step in her story because then I can pick up a thing or two. But yeah, she uploads and she sews regularly and her pictures are on point. So check out her channel. She's really cool. So I went ahead and picked 10 questions. I'm going to start with 2 truths and 1 lie. I'm going to start with that one, and then I'll give you guys the results of which 2 are the truth and which one is the lie. So here are 3 things that have happened in my life. One of them is a lie though. So the first one is I volunteered to foster dogs out of a shelter so that they wouldn't get put down. The second one is I graduated early from high school. And the third one is I learned how to drive when I was 16. Those are the 3 things that you guys get. Hold your answers until the very end, and then when I tell you guys the answer, then you can comment down below which one you thought was incorrect. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have 9 more questions to go. The first one is, how much time do you spend sewing? The majority of my day, to be honest, is spent in my sewing room, and if I am not in here for at least 2 hours of each day, I don't feel good. I spend way too much time here. My kids have to pull me out and tell me they're hungry. My husband has come in at night and unplugged my machine and told me get your butt to bed. I spend a lot of time here, okay? Don't judge me. Who supports your sewing? The biggest people that actually support me in the sewing community is you guys. All of you ladies in the sewing community really help me understand my figure, sizing, alterations. I hate every piece of garment that I make and then I wear it out and I love it. I'm a very complicated individual, I know. The next one is, what's your spirit animal? So I asked this question on Instagram and nobody, not even you, answered. That's messed up. I thought we were close, okay? I thought we were good. I guess I was wrong. But no, for real. I asked 2 people. I asked my husband what kind of spirit animal I was, and he said that I was a Chihuahua. That's so I don't know, that's so typical. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Think outside the box. I don't know. And then I asked my best friend, and she said that I'm more like an eagle or a mean bird. Not a mean bird, but a very fierce bird, you know, like an eagle. I don't know. And then I decided to really think about this question, and I personally think that I'm a peacock. I think my spirit animal is a peacock. One, or a peahen, a peacock, a pepepe, I don't know. The reason why is because their characteristics are really intriguing. You know what I mean? A peacock hides their feathers and they only show their feathers when they want to. And then when they're over it, they're just like, all right, I'm cool. And they just, you know, look like any regular bird. I don't know, that's kind of how I am, kind of chill, laid back, whatever. But as soon as you get me going, as soon as I'm ready to show you my colors, like, I'm a presence. You know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes I can be a little bit too much. They can control when they want to be seen, when they don't want to be seen. Also, peacocks tend to do like a dance and be very flashy when it comes to them wanting to mate with a female, with a peahen. And the peahens are usually like, oh, that's cool. Nah. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I am. Like when I met my husband, I was very like show-offy. I was very trying to talk to him. And then when he was trying to talk to me, I was just like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like a peacock or a peahen, they're very, I don't know. Are you a planner or an improviser? And I'm actually both. I have to plan so that I can focus my attention in one direction, and then I can improvise how I want to go about it. So I don't want to say that I get tunnel vision, but I scope where I want to be, and then I just basically improvise how I want to get there. So I'm both. The next thing is, where are you from? And originally I was born in downtown Los Angeles. I was born in 1992. For the most of my childhood, I grew up in Van Nuys, the San Fernando Valley. Around the age of 13, we moved to Arizona, and then we moved back and forth. And yeah, growing up, I actually went to a lot of different elementary schools, a lot of different middle schools, a lot of different high schools. Like I went through a lot of different schools. So your biggest sewing hopes and challenges. My biggest sewing hope is to have a full handmade wardrobe and to love every piece of clothing. The biggest challenge that I have with that is that I don't know my style yet and what I like. I'm figuring it out, but I have to stop being so hard on myself. Everything that I sew, like I've mentioned, I hate it, and then I wear it out, I catch a reflection of myself, and then I love it. I just have to love it. I have to, you know what I mean? You make the clothes doesn't make you. You know what I'm saying? Printed or PDF? Printed patterns. No PDF patterns. Nope. I tried it one time. If you like PDF patterns, check out Rosy Pena. Her PDF patterns are so beautiful. The one time I ordered a PDF pattern was through her, and I absolutely love it. I ordered the Laura top dress and I got it, and I tried printing it, and I ended up downloading it way too many times. I downloaded it incorrectly, and then I had to let her know, and then she did the kindest thing and resent it to me, and then I re-downloaded it all 3 times again, and I did it wrong every single time. So a total of 6 times I did it wrong, and I was like, Sasuke, I'm good. I'm okay. F word to PDF. You know, there's an F at the end for a reason, okay? Thank you. Next. Heels or flats? Heels. I love heels. I am 5 feet. Let that sink in. I'm 5 foot. There are 11-year-olds taller than me. That is unacceptable. That is not okay. Nope. An 11-year-old shouldn't be looking down. When you're like a ton of years ahead of them in life, they shouldn't be looking down on you. That's unacceptable. No. Heels. Gym bunny or couch potato? I am 100% a gym bunny. I actually am not going to the gym today because I am way too sore and everything hurts, and I have to chill and relax and let my body heal so I don't end up getting sick, because I do end up overtraining sometimes, especially when I lift heavy, and I'm a lifter, okay? Yes, I go to the gym, but I lift weights. I don't do any cardio. I don't run on a treadmill. You know, it's just not something that I like, but I am 100% a gym bunny. Like, I love the gym. I love lifting heavy. Yes. Well, what do you know? We are done. So again, I'm going to repeat all 3 guesses that you can guess which one is a lie and which 2 things are true. I fostered dogs that on the extermination list so that they could have a second chance at life. I graduated high school early, and I started driving when I was 16. I'm gonna count to 10, so just think. Are you done? All right. The first one is that I would foster E-list dogs, so dogs that were going to be getting exterminated, and that is actually true. I did do that a few years ago. I helped dogs get saved and get a second chance at life. Shelters do get full, and unfortunately the best way to keep the shelters maintained is they would just put a bunch of dogs that were there for quite some time, and then they just do away with them, and that's so sad. I couldn't see that and do nothing. I could easily just go pick up a dog, bring them to my house, let them chill, and on the weekends I would take them to the events so that people that would walk by that wouldn't normally go to a shelter end up adopting and saving a dog from the shelter through these events. So it was actually a really, really fun experience. The second thing was that I graduated early from high school, and yes, I actually did. I graduated early from high school because I was done with it. Like I mentioned previously, we were moving all the time and I just did not want to deal with it anymore. I didn't want to go to a different high school anymore. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to deal with it. So I ended up, for my junior year, I ended up taking additional classes every quarter, and I just wanted to get out of there. So by the time my senior year came around, I was a senior for 4 months. I was done, and then I went to a community college. So that was it. Also, by the time that I walked with my class, I didn't even know half those people. You know what I mean? I was just like, who are you? Like, I don't remember going to school with you. Get away. Like, who are all these people? You know, and they were like smiling, all happy, you know what I mean, hugging each other, and I'm like, I didn't go to school with you guys. Like, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm not trying to make no more friends. Bye. And the last thing was a lie, and that was that I learned how to drive when I was 16. I wasn't allowed to drive. I mean, I was working, I was at school all the time. I took the school bus up until I finished high school because I graduated early, which is pretty embarrassing because I was one of the I think I was like 1 out of 4 seniors that would take the school bus. Don't do that to your kids. Oh my gosh, that's so humiliating. I wasn't allowed to drive until just a few days before I turned 18. My stepdad actually taught me how to drive, and it was awesome. And my first car was actually a 1992 Dodge Colt, and it was so busted, you guys. Like, it was so hideous. We ended up spray painting the car, and I bought the car with my money because I was already working. It only cost me $250. The nickname of my car was also the Egg. That was such an ugly car. All right, and with that, you guys, thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everybody in the sewing community. Thank you, T. Thank you, T, so much for tagging me. That's so nice of you. And I would also like to tag 3 people. You guys are not obligated to do this, but if you do feel like it, awesome. If you don't, it's totally okay. You know what I mean? I want to first tag DIY Raven, EMERALDJ, and LIZZIEB. So again, it's Raven, EMERALDJ, and LIZZIEB. I always enjoy watching all of your videos. I know sometimes it can be a while before any of you post, and that's totally okay. Like, every time you post, it makes me smile, it makes me laugh. I can relate so much to you guys. So I hope you guys end up doing the tag, and if not, it's totally okay. Like, I think a lot of us women that sew, I think a lot of us end up like marching at the beat of our own drums, because it's just like, Sasuke, I don't want to do that today. Yes, I'm gonna do it today. I have time, but I'd rather do this. So I feel like a lot of us in the sewing community just kind of find our own groove with it and do our own thing. Yeah, I didn't even say what I was wearing. I'm wearing the new Look D0614, and let me show you. This is how it turned out, and looking at it now, like I said, I always find something wrong, but I actually really, really like this. I like how flare and loose it is. So this is it. And this is also what I entered for the Sew Together for Summer for the Instagram challenge. I went ahead and posted it. So again, if you don't know yet, here is my Instagram. and I hope you don't mind being friends with me on Instagram. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in a few days, and as always, you guys have a wonderful day, week, and month, and make it a great year. Bye.